Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome back to the stage your moderator, Laura Schwartz.
Wow! Good morning, everybody. How are we feeling today? Or after last night's fabulous dinner, should I say, good morning. How is everyone feeling? Because it was a party, wasn't it? And we are so honored to have him with us today. Please welcome digital futurist Brian Soles. Thank you, Brian.
Good morning. All right, well, it's a pleasure to be here. It's actually a pleasure to be anywhere in the real world these days. So speaking of continuous transformation, the joke was that I was pleasantly surprised that this jacket still fits after 2 years. And that playbook is something that actually needs to be written today. If you had to design the business of 2030 right now, from the ground up, from the inside out, it wouldn't look a lot like what we're working with today. And that's part of the challenge. We're managing the past while trying to build for the future. The other day, I was in a future planning session or scenario planning, and I used the words post-pandemic economy. And I caught myself because I realized we're going to be in this mess for a little while. And what that means is that supply chains, work from home, work from anywhere, whatever that means, commerce, omni-channel, that means that we're going to have to continuously change anyway, because disruption is still with us. And so embracing that mindset, actually, as a hopeless optimist, I see an opportunity for us to write that playbook forward. The one thing that is absolutely disrupted, that I constantly speak with executives about, is the fact that leadership, too, is disrupted. How we lead moving forward, how we develop strategies and roadmaps moving forward have to be based on what that new future needs to look like. And look, honestly, many of us haven't lived through a global pandemic. I don't know if any of us have. So that stuff has to be invented today. That stuff has to be invented here. That stuff has to be invented with you. All leadership needs new experience and new expertise to move forward. And leaning on legacy mindsets and legacy experiences is going to make that next normal look a lot like the old normal. I can't tell you, maybe you've seen this too, how many times I've worked with companies where they are so set on digitally transforming at an accelerated pace without actually looking at why they need to digitally transform to be relevant. So they're digitizing legacy processes, analog processes, and they're using digital to bridge the past to the future, when in fact this is the opportunity to create the future. Because what happened between 2020 and now is actually what's been happening since 1994 and the launch of Amazon.com, or the consumerization of the internet, or 2006 and 2007 with the launch of the iPhone, or social media, or now with Web3 and however that evolves. We're constantly transforming. The market is constantly evolving. People are constantly changing how they work, how they shop, how they buy, how they're influenced. And digital Darwinism has been playing out slowly, but inevitably. And that change, that disruption that we saw in the last couple of years was digital Darwinism, forcing businesses to transform because they dragged their feet for so many years. It's what we do differently about it that defines not only our future, but also our legacy. So trust in that next chapter. Someone has to, because you are its author. Thank you very much.